Meanwhile, in another 10 days henceforth, eligible voters in Anambra State, southeast of Nigeria, are expected to go to the polls to vote in a new governor. After the expiration of the incumbent's 2 terms in office, the buildup to that crucial governorship election has been fraught with all manners of insecurity, leading to fears that not many people would be enthused with the idea of leaving the safety of their homes to go vote.
Indeed. Now, politicians in Anambra State have not been deterred by the unfolding violence, but have indeed campaigned vigorously for the election. And for the experience thus far and what to expect as the election draws near, among other things, we are now being joined from Arise Abuja studio by Dr. Obinna Uzor, the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party. It's good to have you with us, Doctor. Now, if I may start, reviewing security in off-season elections in Nigeria is nothing new, and redeployment of more police personnel as well. But what makes Anambra unique at this moment? Why is it grabbing the headlines for the wrong reasons? And amid all these wanton killings and political conflicts, you think?
Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers. It's Anambra State is the hub of Igbo land, and there's so much insecurity, not only in Anambra, it's everywhere. Unfortunately, this is election period, and for the first time in the history of Anambra State, we are experiencing this kind of insecurity. It's very unfortunate because my people are very peaceful people, very hardworking people, very resourceful people. And the wanton killings, destructions, is very unfortunate. It's never been, it's not what we are known for. Very resourceful, hardworking people, we don't engage in violence. So it's really very unfortunate. But we pray that this whole thing comes to an end, and that we are going to have a very peaceful election. We are people will be given the opportunity to elect a candidate of their choice, and in this instance, a very good person who is going to lead Anambra, guaranteeing us security and the dividends of good governance.
Dr. Uzor, thank you for that. How confident are you that people will turn up to the polls this weekend? Just as we have been discussing, the insecurity is quite the topic of discussion. How do you think this will play out?
Yeah, thank you. I pray that my people should be able to come out. For somebody like me who is a lawyer, a philanthropist, who have been with the people for over 3 decades, I have a lot of fans, a lot of people who are enthusiastic to come out en masse to vote for me, particularly. So I want to believe that it's going to have a huge turnout. I've had the Minister of Defense, the security, the service chiefs giving us assurance that there will be adequate security. And if my people are assured of adequate security, I can guarantee you that a lot of people will turn out to vote. Particularly myself, I'm so sure of people who have been talking to me. I'm very eager to step out and cast their votes to make sure that this time a good person, a good candidate emerges and gives us the necessary good governance needed in my state.
Indeed, Dr. Uzor. Interestingly, it's noteworthy you should talk about the issue of voter confidence when it comes to more added security here. But let's talk about the issue of IPOB itself, its rhetorics recently, and of course its actions. Do you think that will in any way have any negative impact on people's willingness to come out and vote over this for these elections?
24 hours is a long time in politics. We are still hopeful that our brothers will see reason with us. IPOB or other organizations may be aggrieved for maybe certain things, probably they may not be happy with inclusiveness, non-inclusiveness of the region in things happening in Nigeria. So they have their reasons for the agitation. We pray that government and agencies will look into the grievances and sort out these grievances. But I think before the date of the election, my brothers, my sisters, my people will see reason to allow free, fair, credible election to hold so that a great candidate of theirs, a good person, will emerge so as to continue the dialogue, the discussions, and to bring in good governance for our people in Anambra State.
All right, Dr. Uzor, just to piggyback off of the question of my colleague, we know that the trial of Nnamdi Kanu is concurrently on as the governorship elections will be holding. I wonder if this might have any effect on people coming out or even IPOB coming to the table to discuss anything. As you did say, 24 hours is a short amount of time in politics.
Yeah, 24 hours is a long time in politics. Anything could happen. I know that some stakeholders, including myself, are discussing, having dialogue with the necessary organs of government and people to ensure that justice is done where my brother Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, and also the Igbo race as a whole. So I want to believe that as we make progress in our discussions, in dialogue, as various stakeholders talk to the organs of government and the presidency, the government, I want to believe that there will be some level of truth, and our people will see that some level of improvement is being made before the date of the election, and that they will allow people to come out, vote. It's everybody's fundamental right to freedom of choice to come out to participate in election. So it's my belief that discussions, dialogue, and necessary processes will be followed to ensure free, fair, credible, peaceful, and great election is held in Anambra State.
Dr. Obinna Uzor, Social Democratic Party governorship candidate in Anambra State. It's good to have you with us.